Hello, hello, hello! What's new, Card Crew? Welcome back to another new episode of Card Connection. CGC Cards is mostly weekly live show talking everything new and to do with our favorite hobby. We are already on episode 10. How is everyone doing tonight? No, we missed last week. I was away at Culture Collision in Atlanta. Was a lot of fun. Did meet a few of you there as well, which was super cool. And it was nice seeing so many people swing by the CGC Cards booth. But welcome in, chat. Welcome in. So far, I see a couple people. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us here on this Friday night. Seems like a lot has happened over the past few weeks, but I tried to select for our news this week stuff that's within the past few days. Stuff, if I were to, from beginning of last week, might be a little out of date. But we'll see. Lots of things going on in the hobby as of late. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. But first and foremost, what we always start off with is CGC cards around the world. While people are joining in, go ahead and give you all a little update as to what shows around the world you can find CGC cards in attendance in the coming weeks. This weekend, of course, really big comic book convention in Orlando, Florida. That is MegaCon. I wish that I would have been able to go to that, even just for myself, but spent too much money on cardboard. I couldn't save up in time to get some signatures or anything like that. But super awesome show. Large amount of the team is there. Comics, cards, VHS, and video games are being accepted this weekend at MegaCon. If you have any submissions to drop off. Tartov asks if I got to go to Cards HQ. I did. The sponsors for Culture Collision did have a little VIP party on Thursday nights. As one of the representatives for CGC Cards at the event, I managed to go and look around. It's a really nice building, I will say. But yes, it was a lot of fun at Culture Collision, although a lot of being on our feet. So. But like I said, it was nice meeting everyone who got to swing by. I was manning the Plinko board and, the activations and getting people signed up for our email list, which if you all are not signed up for our emails, a lot of cool info does go out weekly, show updates, announcements. We have the newsletter that goes out monthly with how to look for recent counterfeit cards, recent videos, Team CGC cards updates, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you all sign up for our email list. Yeah, so MegaCon this weekend. This will be the last time I mention it this year. But coming up at the end of February in the UK, CGC Cards UK for cards and comics, we'll be going to the Yorkshire Card Show. So that is February 24th. It's a one-day show at the ACL New York Stadium in Rotherham. If you would like to read more about that show, go ahead and use the command Yorkshire in chat. Though it looks like we had issues with the bot on Wednesday for the Registry Awards show. Looks like it's acting up again. Let me take a look. I don't see it activating on its own, which is always a little annoying. Let me see. Maybe if I turn it off and on again. Although the bot does do that, unfortunately. It's a little finicky. Alright, hopefully that'll pop up, but exclamation point Yorkshire to learn more about that card show. And then also, afterwards, at the beginning of March, the Sports Card Social, also a show that the UK team will be attending to accept on-site cards and comic submissions, is the Sports Card Social on March 9th. So that is at the Ridgeway Center in Milton Keynes, United Kingdom. You can go ahead and use the command Sports Card Social to learn more about that event. Then afterwards, CGC Cards, or a domestic show, will be attending the Chicago Sports Spectacular. I'll include more information about that coming show on our next episode. Should be next week. Of course, episode 11. But next upcoming shows, those two in the United Kingdom, we do have the one on the February 24th and then March 9th. A little bit of a break for domestic shows. Culture Collision and then Chicago Sports Spectaculars in mid-March. But yeah, so that is it for now for CGC Cards around the world. Let's go ahead and get on into our weekly news and announcements. The CGC Card Connection coupon code has been extended. Use code CARDConnection for $50 off of a premium or elite membership. So that was originally supposed to end at the end of 2023, but we have extended it if anyone would like to use that. Like I said, save $50 off of a premium or elite membership. Now, of course, you can submit to CGC, actually now all verticals for free with a free membership. However, premium and elite tiers do get special discounts as well as some other bonuses for the paid membership. So if you'd like to learn more about that, use !grading to go to our website and learn more about grading with CGC Cards and the rest of the CGC companies. Now, the Registry Awards, I know I mentioned it, I know I pinned that comment at the top of chats, but we did have the 2023 Registry Awards show live on YouTube this past Wednesday, January 31st, announcing the 20 best sets of the year for the CGC Cards Registry. It was a lot of fun. I loved hanging out with everyone and going through all 20 of those sets, looking through them together, seeing a wide variety of really cool cards and some really, really awesome cards, rare cards, high-end cards, fun stuff for everyone, sports, non-sports, and TCGs in there. So if you did miss that, make sure you go ahead and check out that stream. You also go ahead and read the article. Use command registry to see the article to find more information on the individual sets, more details that I wasn't able to provide you all. We really just took a look at everything, but for some background on the sets and some of the cards themselves, make sure you go ahead and read that press release article. Like I said, that is the command registry. All right, for some Pokemon news, coming up this weekend, Team CGC Cards will be participating at the 2024 Knoxville Regional Championships. So we did have these Charlotte Regional Championships 2 weeks ago. Did not have any top cut finishes for our team members. However, looking to come back strong this weekend at Knoxville and see if Team CGC Cards can get their 5th top 8 of the season at this event. Already an incredible performance from the team this year. Very excited to see how everything goes this weekend. You can, of course, catch those live streams and hope to see some of the Team CGC Cards members on stream in the feature matches over on Pokemon's official Twitch and YouTube pages. If you prefer watching streams on YouTube, they have it on the regular Pokemon channel. And then if you prefer watching live streams on Twitch, you're probably not here, but if you do like watching streams on Twitch, there is a Pokemon TCG specific channel that you can watch that broadcast whenever the events are airing. And then for UFC, some interesting UFC news this week. It has been confirmed that the UFC trading card license has gone back to Topps. So UFC was with Panini for 3 years. We had like Prism UFC, Chronicles UFC, Immaculate Collection UFC, but the license is going back to Topps, with the first set projected to release at the end of the month on the 28th. So pretty quick turnaround. That'll be 2024 Topps UFC Chrome. Product images and previews are already up for that. Like I said, that's expected to come out on the 28th of February. Very, very quick. I saw that. I was like, oh, wow, the license reverted or expired, and however the license dealings for trading card works, whatever the time limit is, Topps picked it up for the future. I didn't expect to see a product announcement, let alone a product coming out this month, potentially. So cards do look nice, of course, what you'd expect out of Topps Chrome. Curious to see how the UFC collector base reacts to that announcement and that product in the coming weeks. Then Formula One news. Good amount of Formula One news this week. Biggest thing that I thought happened actually yesterday on the 1st of February. It was announced that Lewis Hamilton is leaving Mercedes and will be signing with Ferrari. So it was confirmed on February 1st that Hamilton will start a multi-year contract with Team Ferrari in the beginning of the 2025 season. So here for 2024, Hamilton's still going to be on Team Mercedes. However, starting in 2025, he's going to be with Ferrari. So that was quite interesting. And then I also saw that Formula One rejected the Andretti bid for being part of the Formula One area, which was interesting. Seemed like the community did not necessarily react positively to that news, although I do think it was quite overshadowed by Lewis Hamilton's contract news. Going into some NHL news, very important to me especially. Announcement from the NHL today, February 2nd. Gary Bettman and the NHL formally announced that NHL players will be participating in both the 2026 and 2030 Olympic hockey tournaments. That's the first time that has happened for several Olympic cycles. Very exciting to finally see, like Connor McDavid in a Team Canada jersey. Hopefully, some other legendary current talents like Sidney Crosby will still be informed to participate in the Olympics. It has been many years that people have been wanting to see Crosby, McDavid at the Olympics, so definitely a possibility in 2026 and 2030. Crazy to think that far ahead, right? We just started 2024, but we're already thinking about 2030. But super awesome that international hockey is returning. So the NHL will go on break for that time period so that the players can participate in the Olympic events. And then some NBA news. Unfortunate, but Joel Embiid is out indefinitely with a torn meniscus. Underwent an MRI after the 76ers and Warriors game on the 30th of January. Currently, there's no timetable for his recovery, but is at least going to be out this weekend while the team figures out a treatment plan for him. So unfortunately, looking like the MVP race for him may be over, but hopefully he can recover as quickly as possible. But currently out indefinitely with that meniscus injury. And for news and announcements, I think that covers all of the card hobby stuff. One thing I thought was interesting, CGC news in general, not cards news, but something I wanted to share. CGC company is looking for manga experts. If you are a self-professed expert in Japanese manga, that might be something that may interest you. You can use the command news to get the link to go check out the recent articles on the website and learn more about that potential opportunity on that page. That does cover all of our news and announcements that I have to share with you all this evening. Let's go ahead and move on into our recap of new releases this week. Seems like a bit of a light week. Did have Panini Prime Racing, Immaculate Collection Basketball, which is of course a big product, and Upper Deck Credentials Hockey. Those all did release this past Wednesday, the 31st of January. The week prior, on the Friday, pretty big Pokemon release. Would have been something definitely we covered last week, but Pokemon Paldean Fates did release on the week prior. Staggered product specialty collections from Pokemon, so main Elite Trainer boxes and some of the sticker collections did come out last Friday. Next week, there'll be other products, mini tins and such, coming out every 2 weeks, I believe, until the end of February. As Acorn mentions, MetaZoo did go out of business. Yes, they just poof, out of existence. I believe that was announced Tuesday or Wednesday. But yes, for other new releases, we did have Flesh and Blood Heavy Hitters releasing today for new TCG products on February 2nd. So Panini Prime Racing definitely seemed like an interesting product. We don't have a box to open up here tonight, but I will say in my personal experience with Panini Racing products, you did get a lot of really cool low-numbered cards since the actual amount of boxes produced for the different racing products tends to be a lot smaller of a print run than for saying Panini Basketball, Panini Football, things like that. So you do tend to get a lot of really cool stuff, especially in Chronicles. So I'm interested to see what the cards from Prime Racing do end up looking like. Probably check out a few other openings around the internet myself. Although unfortunately don't have a box of that for you all here today. Was a bit pricey, not National Treasures pricey or anything like that, but still more expensive than I would have imagined. And we did get some other products tonight here instead. So as I mentioned, Credentials Hockey and Paldean Fates. That is what I have for you all here today. And then I keep holding this box upside down. I don't know why. But yes, excited to get on into these products. Got some sports, got some TCG, nice mix. Chat, do you all have a preference for what to check out first for these new releases? Should we go newest? Let me move, you guys can see my microphone a little bit. Newest to oldest. Not quite old, but curious. Wonder if we can find an autograph out of the Credentials Hockey. So you should be getting an autograph or an acetate card per box. So not a guaranteed auto, but you never know what we may find there. And then, as you all may know, Elite Trainer boxes for Pokemon are completely random. There's no odds like you have in booster boxes. Sometimes you can get a lot of really crazy stuff. Sometimes you just get some really nice looking rares but nothing too crazy. Looks like unanimous vote for hockey here. Alrighty, so we'll set this Elite Trainer box off to the side and get started with Upper Deck credentials. So this is still a 2022-23 product. We do have, I believe, Landskog here on the cover. Debut ticket access autograph rookie cards you can find in this product. 6 cards per pack, 8 cards. 8 packs per box, rather. Go ahead and hop on into it. Credentials, I've always enjoyed. Now, some people are not the world's biggest fan of credentials. It is not a product that Upper Deck releases every year either. In years past, you can find rare metal cards. Excited to see what we find in this one here. Take this time to go ahead and remind you all, if you're not following us on social media, make sure you go ahead and do so. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You have giveaways on those platforms. And, ooh, what are we starting off with here? You have highly anticipated Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets. I will say, I saw that peeking out from the side. I was like, why is Captain America's shield in a hockey product? But highly anticipated inserts. And we do have debut ticket access, Declan Chisholm for Winnipeg. That is $7.97 out of $999. A little bit of a Tampa Bay pack there. Victor Hedman and Steven Stamkos. Second pack, we do have second Star of the Night rookies, Dylan Guenther for Coyotes. We do have this red debut ticket access horizontal, Nick Abruzzese. 160 out of 299. Another interesting Upper Deck product that released last week that, unfortunately, I was not able to find for a preview tonight. This is the MCU Moon Knight set. Hope to get my hands on some of that in the future. I see green parallel peeking out. Austin Matthews, Jake Gensel. Highly anticipated Jake Sanderson. And Taylor Hall, 33 of 75, green. Third numbered parallel of the box. Oh, we do have an autograph. Very cool. Lukowski here. First Star of the Night rookie. And Jake Sanderson, number 9 of 199. Debut ticket access for Ottawa. Not bad at all. Very nice. On card rookie autograph to 199. Very nice. Keep your eyes peeled for a giveaway in the future featuring this card. Very cool. Jake Sanderson, rookie auto. Highly anticipated Elmer Sutterblom. And debut ticket access, Lauco. 459 of 799. Speed of the game inserts, Matt Boldy. It's very shiny. We do have on-card auto and 4 numbered parallels so far. Subtle, first star of the night. Jordan Eberle, speed of the game. Highly anticipated Silgard. Ottawa. Another debut ticket access. Icemont. 95 of 999. A 5th numbered parallel in here. Very cool. I do like the horizontal cards. Alright, final pack of this box of credentials. We do have an orange Braden Point, 2nd star, Matthew Tkachuk, out of 149. And Ben Myers, red, debut ticket access, out of 299. It's a lot of color, more than I would have expected for credentials, honestly. But very nice box to find the autograph. In recent years that credentials has been released, seemed like every other box had an autograph. So, not the worst odds to pull an auto, not the best odds, not like a guarantee. Especially for numbered autographs. Out of 199, typically not many of those per case. Cases are large, as with most hockey products, to be honest. But it's very cool. So let's take a look. It had the vertical debut ticket access. Chisholm. Then we had 2 horizontal red parallels. Numbered to 299. Then 2 horizontal silver parallels. So this probably tier 1 Icemont and then tier 2 Lauco. Usually the rookies are between tier 1 and 4, with 4 being the hardest to pull, lowest numbered cards. And then for the base, did have 2 base parallels, the green Taylor Hall to 75 and the Matthew Tkachuk to 149. But chat, I'm curious, what were your thoughts on credentials this year? Of course, the idea is like the player's credentials, like their ticket. That is why their ticket theme, debut ticket access, reminds me of Contenders with the rookie ticket auto and such. This is their player credentials. Like the bright colors. The inserts typically have 2 versions, a rookie set and then a vet set. We saw there with the 1 Matt Boldy rookie and then the Jordan Eberle non-rookie. Stars of the game, same deal, stars of the game rookie and then stars of the game non-rookies. Highly anticipated, does seem to be an all-rookie insert set, which makes sense based off the name, right? They're upcoming anticipated rookies. And then the pretty standard clean base design. I do like the logos in the back. Team logos. It looks like they're on the ice. I think it's a nice design. But I'm curious as to your opinion on credentials. Very nice autograph here. Number 9 of 199, Jake Sanderson. And yeah, 6 numbered parallels plus the numbered auto. I think that was quite a nice box. I'm curious to see if our luck can continue into Paldean Fates here. Now, of course, that SIR Special Illustration Rare Iono, Charizard, Gardevoir seem to be the top 3 cards that people are looking for here. Although, for me, there is a shiny Paldean Wooper in Paldean Fates. That would be my number 1 want. But of course, this is not my box. I do have one. I do have one in my queue of things to open, but would be nice to see, especially like an Iono. Can you imagine getting like a pristine 10 Iono and then having a very fun giveaway for that? But let's go ahead and see what we can find here in this box, and welcome in just joining. Welcome in, everyone. Let's take a look at all the accessories in an Elite Trainer box as well. I appreciate that Pokemon still has the booklet. Magic the Gathering bundles no longer have booklets in them, unfortunately. I like to collect booklets, so I always appreciate seeing the Pokemon ones. Paldean Fates is a specialty set, so Elite Trainer boxes are as close to a booster box as you can get. There are no sealed manufactured booster boxes of Paldean Fates. If you do see one, it's not real. Someone put it together. But it's a premium set. I like seeing the premium foiling on the box as well. Very cute Mimikyu. Let's take a look at the player's guide. Get an idea for what this set is all about. Baby shiny cards. And of course, those special illustration rares are mainly what people are looking for. Charizard EX also has a reprint in here. There's the shiny version, but also just a regular reprint. Squawkabilly also has a reprint in here. Very competitive cards. Regular Wooper, interesting. Same art as the Paldea Evolved Wooper, which that set had 2. I'll have to collect that one as well, although it has the same art. Yep, Squawkabilly, same art. Ooh, Smoliv! There's a shiny Smoliv. Somehow that slipped off my radar. These are all the baby shinies. The Slowpoke is cute. So many fun cards to be pulled in this set. Super cute, super cute. That Ditto is also quite adorable up there. I love the booklets, give you a good idea of what cards are in it, yes. And then also, of course, that Mew EX. So, we'll be looking for, ideally, the Iono, that Mew, the Gardevoir, or the Charizard. But, oh, lots of cool cards in this set. Shiny Pokemon are always fun to collect. Go ahead and see what we can find in here. Alrighty. So, Elite Trainer boxes do come with some accessories. You have your damage markers and status condition markers to play the TCG. You've got some card divisors to divide and sort your collection. You have a pack of basic energy cards. You do have the Elite Trainer box promo of that Mimikyu. And then you do have the special sleeves as well. So it's an Elite Trainer box to give you a start into the game. You have your energy to work on building a deck with. You have accessories needed to play the game, sleeves. Very good starter to the game. Very good starter to the game. Typically a collectible promo card and a nice, neat little storage box. Alrighty. Paldean Fates Elite Trainer boxes as a specialty product should have, hold on, they are 9 booster packs. They are 9 booster packs. The specialty ETBs used to have 10 booster packs. However, I forgot that the price point changed on packs. So 9 booster packs is correct. I thought we were missing one, but it does confirm on the back of the slip sleeve that it is supposed to be 9, not 10. Well, unfortunate. I was thinking we were going to get 10 here, but 9 packs, let's make it count. Alright. This is your first time watching me open up Pokemon cards. I know we've opened up Japanese Pokemon here. We open up a box of actually the Japanese version of the set. I don't do the pack trick. I like to enjoy the cards as they come, just naturally. No pack trick here. You're gonna have to deal with it. Lechonk is cute, but I do see texture coming up. Alrighty, exciting. What do we got? Starting off with a shiny Mimikyu. Very nice. Very nice, shiny Mimikyu. And nice illustration rare Palafin. Spooky Palafin. Nice pack there for sure. Heat Rotom. Those sleeved on up. Very cool. Chat, I'm curious, what would your number one want out of this set be? I shared my number one want of the shiny Wooper. Magmar Reverse, Pineco, and Mimikyu Hollow. Thank you for not doing the pack trick. My pleasure. Ooh, I wonder what that is coming up. This Whimsicott is adorable. Xatu, Scraggy Reverse, and Iron Treads EX. The first EX of the ETB. I also need to collect the Gardevoir special illustration rare from this set from my collection. As for me, my Wooper Master set, I believe that I should have all cards that have Wooper on them. And also all trainer cards that feature Wooper in the background, everything like that. So on the Gardevoir special illustration rare, there is a Jotonian Wooper in the water, chillin'. Hopefully we pull one here so I can show it to you all. So I'm like, well, that's a Wooper card now. I need to collect it. Which, of course, it's quite popular because Gardevoir is still a very high tier deck and also a fan favorite Pokemon. So not going to be the easiest or cheapest thing for me to pick up, but I will definitely... Oh, look at that Mime Jr. Cute. Definitely get one of those eventually. Iono, Clobbopus, Numel, and Armarouge. The Mew EX special illustration rare is my favorite art from the set. It is a really cool one with the blue Mew. I think we have a shiny here. Do we have shiny Wingull? He's green. He's got green bands instead of blue. Cute. Natu and Exeggutor. Trimeco, Ghastly, Lane Student Trainer card. Lane Student Reverse, Pikachu, always lovely, Mabostiff. Alright, 3 packs to go. So we have 1 illustration rare, 1 EX, 2 shinies. That would be pretty good so far. Obviously, we want more. Ooh, we do have more in here. We have more. Ooh, what are you? We do have Glamora EX. Full art shiny. Very cool. Glamora EX shiny. Graplocked and Golden Go. Alright, so 3 shinies. 2 packs remain. I'm jealous of whoever gets that as a sample card. Mimikyu, Reverse. Oinkologne. Ooh, that's cute. Paldean Student Full Art. Cute. This has been a really nice ETB. We're getting a lot of neat cards in here. Of course, we do have one pack left. Would be amazing to pull that Charizard. Let's see. See if we can get some last pack magic. I mean, I personally would consider that last pack magic. I don't know that anybody else would. But I do see we have a shiny coming up. It is Palmot. Cute. Fanpy and Houndstone. Alrighty. 3 baby shinies. 1 regular shiny. A full art. A regular EX. And an illustration rare. It's a lot of hits out of 1 ETB. Quite impressive, although we didn't find any of the top cards. Very, very nice yield here out of the ETB. I'm also going to go ahead and open this on up and get it sleeved in a regular sleeve. Who doesn't love shiny? I know. I know. I feel like Pokemon cards, you know, while all cards are really for everybody, Pokemon especially. Something about Pokemon just connects to people of all ages. It's like, who doesn't love cool-looking, shiny, cute things? I could just be projecting, but I feel like Pokemon is a shared language, so to speak. Alright, so for our baby shinies, we had Mimikyu, Wingull, and Palmot. I'd say Palmot looking the shiniest out of them. Mimikyu is like slightly duller, and the Wingull, instead of blue stripes, is green stripes, but otherwise, you know, the Palmot's like, looks sunburnt. Easier to tell that that's a shiny if you were to encounter it in game than perhaps some others. The Palafin, Edgy Palafin, illustration rare. Iron Treads EX. The shiny full art Glamora EX. Eldian Student Trainer full art. And of course, that ETB promo of the Mimikyu. Very nice yield out of 1 ETB. So I think this was a nice welcome back out of our 2 boxes. Right, ETB is an Elite Trainer box. It's not a hobby box or booster box in the normal sense. But everything that we found here tonight, very cool. Very nice look at these products. I'm pleased with what we found, and I hope that you all enjoyed it and had a wonderful time taking a look at these products. Definitely excited to see in the future what cards get used as samples. Perhaps I'll have to be at a show and hand this out to a child, and I'll be like, please love this sample card. Please love this sample. Please take good care of this one for me. You know, I'm excited to see like different giveaways in the future for all of our different really nice hits that we find here on Card Connection. But yeah, super fun, super fun. I hope that you all had a blast. I'm curious, chat, I know there's about a 10-second delay, but which did you prefer? Because I know that you all unanimously voted for us to start with hockey, but we did find some neat cards in the Pokemon as well, so I'm curious if anyone's switched opinions. While we do that, I'm going to go ahead and slide on into our community spotlight, which is a little light this week, but we do have 2 really cool Pokemon cards that, as I was going through the tags on Instagram for people that tag CGC, and I was looking for fresher pictures, like more clear, more also easy for me to size, and also new label cards as well, because we want people to think CGC cards, think of that new black label, the white and black. So I didn't actually realize when I was leaving the comments asking for permission to use the pictures, they're actually both from the same person. Was not intentional, I promise you. But, oh, actually, we do have a Gilles switch from hockey to Pokemon. Acorn stick with hockey. So, ooh, glad that you did enjoy it. Hockey, but Pokemon is cool, though. But hey, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at some more really cool Pokemon cards. They're both from Floyd at Collect Nostalgia on Instagram. A lot of text on these posts, so I'll scoot over here. So this here is the Secret Rare Alakazam EX from X and Y Fates Collide. Text here says, no ice cream tub is safe with Alakazam around. Of course, referencing Alakazam spoons. Honestly, surprised it's got a 10, but I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. I'll always love this card, especially with the cameos from Umbreon and Lugia, but it's another card I now need to collect in Japanese. And that is really cool about this Alakazam EX card from X and Y Fates Collide, is you do see other Pokemon on the background of the card. Which I tend to enjoy playing hide and seek and being like, oh, who's in the background? So it's not just an Alakazam card. Umbreon collectors really enjoy this card. Lugia collectors really enjoy it. And if you're a fan of all of them, it's a great mix. But very nice. Gemmit 10 Floyd. Congrats on the Alakazam EX. And some more vintage Pokemon. Like I said, also is from Floyd. Collect Nostalgia on Instagram. But the big green mean machine. We have this Torterra level X from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum all the way back in the mid-2000s. First vintage 10 that I've graded myself, and it's now Pop 2. Torterra level X Japanese Space-Time Creation, first edition. So this is a holo rare from the 2006 Japanese release of those Diamond and Pearl sets. Level X's, I feel like, don't get a lot of love for when people think of older Pokemon cards. It's like usually like, oh, I love E-series. I love the E-reader borders. People now really like, you know, of course, Sword and Shield with the alternate arts and such. Diamond and Pearl seems to get left out. Heart Gold, Soul Silver gets a lot of love for the funky colored borders. You know, the legend cards as well. EXs, old EXs, and Ruby and Sapphire, EXs and X and Y. But level Xs, I feel like I don't see too many people talk about it. So I was like, I love it. It's green. It's a turtle. Torterra's cool. I always have a hard time picking between Piplup and Turtwig. So I thought this one was really neat. But if you would like to see your cards, your favorite CGC graded cards, that's the wrong button. Those are the ones from last week. Make sure to go ahead and reach out to Card Connection at cgccards.com. Now, I know I show off a lot of fancier cards, but if you want to share something, it's just your favorite. It doesn't have to be a pristine or a Gemmit 10. Just show off the cards that you love. Go ahead and tag us on social media. Or if you're like, I don't want to use social media, you can go ahead and email pictures to cardconnection at cgccards.com. And also, don't hesitate to reach out with questions, suggestions, topics you want to see, perhaps added to the show, ideas, collaboration suggestions, any kind of feedback. Love to hear it from you. Go ahead and email, like I said, cardconnection at cgccards.com. That link is also in the description down below. Do you show cards not graded? No, we want to show CGC graded cards. Although I would say send me cool pictures of your cards. I don't think the company email would appreciate it very much, but thank you for asking. But yes, your favorite CGC cards, go ahead and send pictures. Or like I said, questions, suggestions, anything you'd like to share, go ahead and send that as well. But yes, with that, a little bit of an episode on the shorter side this week, but we got to look at some fun cards, talk some interesting topics, covered our upcoming UK shows and our next domestic US show. We touched on a little bit, Sports Card, Chicago Sports Spectacular in March. And yeah, so that should wrap things on up for us tonight. Appreciate you all joining here. I hope you had a fun time. And I know I suggested at the beginning of the stream, but I'll mention it again. If you have not had a chance to watch the replay of the award show for the 2023 CGC Cards Registry Awards, I do recommend you do so. Some incredible collections there, incredible Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, vintage football sets, early 1900s baseball sets. We saw a set that had 4 Babe Ruth rookie cards in it. Definitely go ahead and watch that replay. An entire set of Wayne Gretzky cards. Lots of great stuff. Stuff for everyone to enjoy. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. I do recommend it. And congratulations again to all of those winners of the Best Set of the Year awards. Well, that does cover everything I have for you all this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope that you had a blast. And of course, make sure to tune in again next time. But thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. And keep having fun collecting. Good night, everybody.